All right, let me get situated here, ladies and gentlemen. What's happening? What's happening? Let's get in it. Let's get in it. I think we good. I think. I think we're good. Let me make sure though. I gotta check everything. Y'all know y'all gotta give me an audio check as well and make sure that my audio is good. But give me a one in the chat if my audio is good, and we can go ahead and get going. Get crunk, crunk, crunk. What's up, Curbs and Mobile Salon? Curbs, are y'all where are y'all mobile at? Where's your mobile salon operating at? What state, what city? What's up, Jason? What's up, Carrie? What's up, Magnolius? What's happening? What's happening? Welcome into the stream, everybody. Welcome into the stream. Y'all are awesome. Phil is in the house. What's up, Phil? That's my boy. Phil is in the house, the man with the plan who's extending Mobile the mobile salon business service into South Africa, guys. We're going to be in South Africa here shortly, so we're going to be expanding in multiple territories. And I actually got a bunch of my guys that are going into different areas in the States. So we're going to be opening up some new markets in the United States for the barbers and the stylists to be able to operate in those states, because y'all know you cannot just get into a mobile salon and just start doing hair. You can't just start just driving over to a Walmart or Target or apartment complex or a nightclub and just park and start doing hair. They're cracking down on on mobile salons and mobile barbers and mobile stylists because they don't like people just having trucks and buses and stuff and just doing hair. No license, no regulation, no inspections, no nothing. So one of my guys said that he was stopped by a security officer, and this is the funny part because that's just security, okay? And everybody knows security, man. Well, it's security, but the security wanted them to move, and they were actually doing clients' hair there, and they had approval from, I guess, management or whoever to do clients' hair at that location, so they didn't move. So they called the police on them, and they call the police. The police comes out, and the police tell them that they have to move because they don't have proper um, documentation, proper permit to be there. And we had to get into this whole thing of educating the police or educating the the security of how this thing works. Our industry is the most existential and shifting industry. We are fluid as it is right now because not too many people know of mobile salons, and because um we are new to the game, because mobile salons is not new. Y'all already know that mobile salons has been in existence for forever. I remember the old school. They had the old school ice cream trucks that was converted into mobile barbershops and whatnot. So it's not new. It's just we are now creating an environment and making it to where people understand it. So it's turning into something very, very different. Louisville, all right, Louisville, Kentucky, Louisville, Kentucky, and Indiana already. Curbs, y'all make sure you hit me at on YouTube at MrHairArt and and subscribe, because again, guys, if y'all, and I got a lot of people that are watching. We are broadcasting. I didn't even do my intro. I got crunk up and started talking about all kinds of stuff. I tell y'all, we do this show every day at 6 o'clock. Every day at 6 o'clock Central Standard Time. When I come in, I just have so much stuff built up that I have to, relay to you guys because I'm the owner. So I got a bunch of stuff that's going on, a bunch of things that's happening that I want to share with y'all, and it's just it just jumps off. But anyway, we gotta do the intro real quick. What's up, everybody? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm Ronnie Mac, owner of the Shops and Salons Network, the Hair Art Network, and the new Mobile Salon Network. And you are watching our new show, or it's not new. We've been doing it for 2 years now. We're watching the Mobile sponsor, MrHairArt show. I'm your host, Ronnie Mac. You guys know me as MrHairArt and Coach, and we're live. we're live. We're live on multiple different platforms, multiple different channels. We're live on YouTube. We're live on Instagram. We're live on Facebook, on Twitter, on Twitch, on LinkedIn, on Kick, on a bunch of different channels, Discord, and we're live on our platform, our channels, which is at mobileon.com. You can actually go to Mobileon. We're at the top of the page. You click on that little screen, and up pops this live when we're live. We're live on our charity website, triplehcharity.org. We're live on HairArt TV, which we are about to announce our hair channel. Our hair channel is about to be on Roku. That will be millions of watchers watching the first ever hair channel on Roku. We are about to be that channel. So we are. I'm putting the spotlight out, and I'm putting the siren out, letting everybody know if you have content and you want to be on television. This is real television. This is not, internet is real television. Hell, now everybody's watching internet, but this is television. Okay, regular broadcast. We have our hair channel and our hair art channel where we'll be watching. Where we'll be actually broadcasting all the different haircuts and hairstyles and all of the craziness in hair. We'll be broadcasting, and our mobile salons as well. So we'll be broadcast to millions of people, and then it's really gonna hit the fan. Then, guys, we gotta kind of be careful because we're launching right now. We're launching the mobile salon movement. We're launching that movement, but we got to launch it in phases, and we got to make sure that we're structured because people understand and know that as far as I'm concerned, Coach Mac, I am kind of paving the way and making sure that the clientele, the customers out there, understand what it is we're doing. Curtis Mobile, what are you talking about? You said, sure will. You're on there. Okay, yeah. Go. He says, go to YouTube under MrHairArt. And I have a mobile on YouTube that we're setting up right now. But go under MrHairArt, that's where all of them are. That way I can see you and you can see us. And then when you're chatting, we can actually converse back and forth. What's up, Phil? Phil, I got your message the other day, but I hadn't had time. You already know I ain't had time to do nothing. But yeah, I got you scheduled in, and we're gonna rock and roll with a bunch of stuff. But I needed to find out what you were talking about with getting things shifted over to work over there. So let me know if you wanted to come on whenever you want. Matter of fact, whenever you want to come on, just let me know. Any of you guys, I have a link that I'm gonna put this link in here just for shits and giggles. I have a link where y'all can come on and be on live with me and ask questions or talk to the people and all that good stuff. And when we get started and actually get going, we're going to kind of get it more organized and have people coming on and breaking bread with everybody. So that's going to be happening here as we grow the channel and put this thing in perspective, so everybody understands how this works. You know what I mean? I'm going to copy this link and then I'm going to paste it in the chat here. Okay, there we go. So yeah, anybody's able to come on and rock and roll with me and ask any questions and whatnot, and we'll be able to converse together and do this thing on up. But yeah, I wanted to just make sure that people are aware that we are. That's what the name of this show right here is. Hair Art and Mobile Salons. Let me get this guy right here real quick. I know it's one of my sponsors, guy. Y'all know we have to we have to deal with the sponsors every time they call or every time they come through. We gotta give them an acknowledgement and make sure that they see. Okay. All right. Okay. So all of our mobile salons, everybody that's coming into this arena, everybody that's coming into this industry, this is a full-scale industry. Mobile salons is about to be the industry to be in, and everybody that's in it right now will be the pioneers of this industry. What's up, Worldwide? Worldwide's in the house. That's Darneezy. Darnell is in the house. So I wanted to make sure that everybody, we all, especially all of us that are mobile. I got a few people, Crazy Eight Mobile Barber, old school mobile barber. That's Phil right there. Where you at? Let's see, old school mobile barber right there. We got a new cat right in Curbs mobile salon. We got quite a few mobile that are out there already on the streets doing mobile. And what we're doing is we're trying to unify everybody and get us all under the same umbrella, because what's going to happen is this: we're going to start rolling these buses out uniformly and getting them out in all these different areas. And what we cannot afford is having barbers and stylists who really ain't really up to par, or they're just doing whatever, and they're just buying trucks and buses and vans and slapping in a station in a chair and just rolling out and doing people's hair. That's not a good look. And I mean, it's fine. People can do whatever they want to do, but here's the problem. Here's where the problem comes in. And I've said this before in several of my seminars, but I've also said it on this show as well. When you have certain people that is in your in your group, or in your industry, in your business, whatnot, when you have those people that go out into the public, mind you, into the public, and start doing business, but doing business badly, doing business not top notch, do you think that only hurts them? No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. That's going to hurt us all. That's going to hurt everybody, because this industry is built on uh when we set up our business and we're launching it, because that's what we're doing. We're launching this business to the world. We're launching it to not just the country, not just to the United States, to the world. I got people in Dubai that are setting up. I got people in the UK that are setting up Mobile actual buses that will be built out there and roll out and do haircuts. And there are buses out there already. There are mobile salons out there in UK. I probably got about 30 something people that are in buses out there that are networking with me, that are signed up and signing up to network with us, because they know what we do. We are partnering with companies. We're partnering with contracting with businesses. We're getting it to where and states to where we are licensed and permitted to where we can go out and work unfettered and unmolested by the police and the security. And basically, people know who we are and they leave us alone. They let us do our job. But that only happens when we're doing good business and we have good management. Okay, so that's what we're creating. We're creating a network. Listen to me now. We're creating a network where you guys out there, whether y'all get y'all bus built by us and you're actually directly under us, where you're working for us, or you're working with us as partners, where we build your bus and you're still in the network working with us, or you have your own bus and you come in as a member and you're partnered in with us as a member. All of that stuff, we work together to actually make this thing work. So we go out and we get partnerships, we get contracts, we get deals, and working together with companies and corporations. Now we can actually make that money work for us. Now we can get companies and corporations coming on board and paying us, compensating us for coming out to their events, coming out to their shows, coming out to basketball games, football games. There's nothing. No, I don't think anybody right now has more leverage than we do to come out to a basketball game and do basketball and do haircuts and services for the fans, for that stadium, for that vendor, for that company, or for that team. We do that. Okay, and that's what I'm bringing to the insurance for our members and our partners. We got the insurance that covers the entire spectrum. That's better than every other insurance company out there. We cover everything. We are able to cover everything because of the type of insurance that we have. Our expansion program, our finance program, our financing program, our our franchising program, where you can take your bus and duplicate it and put it in out there in other locations where you're basically expanding and duplicating, copying yourself and putting it out there and having other barbers and stylists work on more buses with your name on it. And we're collecting money, so that's management. We're collecting monies for you. We're checking and making sure they're at the right place at the right time, the location, all that stuff we do under our management, because that's what we do. We've been managing forever, so that we literally make it to where you can franchise your business, and now you're sitting back and you got 5, 6 other buses out there rolling, making money. You're getting a percentage and a cut off every time they touch a head of hair. Every time they book a client, every time they collect monies, you're getting your money off the top because they're franchised under your business. Guys, I'm telling y'all, this is a brand new thing that's never been done before. We're organizing this industry and we're making it to where everybody is able to get, number one, security and profitability and their fair share of the business platform and profile. That means tax deductions, all types of protections when it comes to government entities coming in and telling you what to do. Oh, you can't do this, and oh, you can't park there, and oh, you can't. You have to have this and have. We have actual congressmen and mayors and senators and stuff that we work with because they're our customers that help lobby to get laws and everything in place. That's why I was talking to you, Phil, to get certain things done for the industry, because you're not going to be able to get it done unless you know somebody, unless you got a lot of money to grease some palms, which we've had to do in the past. But now that we know more people and we have more connections, and we're able to connect with city leaders and state representatives and even congressmen and whatnot, we're able to get bills and laws and everything actually passed and put in place that secure us and help us to do our job. Okay, so that's why we band together. And I tell barbers out there that are in the field, what's up, Paris State and Cooper Fade, Mobile Barber. We was just talking about that. Cooper Fade Mobile Barber. What's happening? Where y'all cutting from? Where y'all what state and city are y'all operating out of? We're building a network where all of us mobile barbers and mobile stylists, mobile hair artists are banding together and sticking together to where we are a force to be reckoned with. We are a force because of our network. Y'all know, everybody knows about networks, everything from the NAACP to the congressional networks and the RNC, the GOP, the Democrats, the Republicans, the KKK. Hell, it doesn't matter. BLM, who groups, organizations. That's where the power comes in. When you're able to organize and put together functions of groups and people that work together as a unit, and that's where your power comes from. So that's what we're creating here under Mobile Salon. Mobile Salon stands for Mobile Salons. So when we're actually out there and we're getting people on board, we're training barbers and stylists on what to do and how to do it in these streets. We're making it to where we can actually get some work done and make as much money as we possibly can and enjoy what we're doing. We got customers back to back, but we have higher paying clientele, and we have sponsored clientele. That's where the big key is. Sponsored clientele is the big money. Big money. And that's something that I'm introducing to the industry right now, is sponsored clientele. That's where companies pay you to go and do hair. So we're introducing that to everybody. What's up, Kelly? How you doing? Welcome into the stream. They tell me my Twitch and my, what is it? Twitch and Kick is it down or up? I don't know. I think it's up because I can hear my let me see. Let me make sure. And y'all let me know if something's going on wrong over here, or if y'all can hear me. Matter of fact, put a one in the put a one in the chat again, if y'all would, and let me know if y'all can hear me, guys. Because I have to readjust all the time. Y'all know we're not all the way set up yet, but we're getting there, and we'll have a show that can entertain you. Oh, Curb said, so what up? What you got, Curb? Curb said, I've been trying to get this bill passed in Kentucky. What's going on in Kentucky? Curb, let's see. It's in the house now. I can do it in Indiana, which is less than 2 miles away. Shaking my head. Hey, let me tell you something. Um, Curb's Mobile Salon. Um, what we do, what we do is we contact our city leaders first, because that's most those are the most contactable, and that's like city leaders, city developers, people that are in the city groups, because there's different cities in the state. Okay, so when you contact them, you're always going to be able to get city managers. You're going to be able to get city block leaders, all that type of stuff. You'll be able to get those because they all have barbers and they all have stylists, all of them, men and women. They all have someone that does their hair. And when you get to them, and I'm telling you this because we've already done it, and we've that's like our MO when we get a difficult state. Okay, and I don't think we've done Kentucky yet. I'd have to look into it, but what we do is we get them. Those are the lower grade, lower classifications of our advocates. But once we get them on board, they start lifting us and pushing us, and to get the higher. And now we're able to move up to the mayors. We're able to move up to the people in Congress for that state, and then now you're able to move up to state leaders. And when you move to the state leaders, now you're able to basically get appointments put in, get bills put on the docket. You're literally able to present your proposal of what you're doing to the state so that it can get approved or adopted. Now, here's the tricky part. Here's the tricky part. If you run into some people, and you guys, I know some of y'all have told me about that, and my agents definitely tell me about it all the time, because they're constantly dealing with states that are, I wouldn't say difficult. What I would say, I'll use the perfect word. I'll use the perfect word, not difficult. They'll run into states or state running individuals, people in charge. They'll run into these people that run the state and that are in charge, and they are not difficult, ignorant. Okay, they'll run into these people, and they're ignorant of what we are and what we're doing, and what the position is and all that stuff. Ignorant's not a bad word. Ignorant means you don't know. That's it. That's all ignorant means. I know people like to think ignorant means dumb or stupid or something. No, ignorant just means you don't know. I don't know how many astronauts is on the space station right now. I'm ignorant of that. So understand the terminology, guys. But so what you want to do is you want to get in position to share that information with them, to educate them on what you're bringing to the table and how beneficial it will be to them. Now, that's not going to be easy if you're dealing with an entity that you don't know where their values are. Some people are wanting to downgrade certain areas and break them down to where they can demolish them and build them back up. A lot of people call it gentrification or whatnot. So if you go in, and this is the tricky part, Curb, watch this. If you go in and you start talking about, hey man, I can go into the south side of town, and we're gonna bring in buses, and we're gonna build and revitalize that town, and everybody's gonna be able to get pumped up and be able to turn that area around. They don't want to turn that area around. You see what I'm saying? They want to break that area down, get out the folk that they don't want in that area. Y'all know what I'm talking about. And that's not a black thing either. Hell, sometimes it's white folk. Trailer parks, and they call them white trash or trailer trash or whatever. It's not. I'm not trying to be derogatory. I'm telling y'all what they say. They're trying to get out certain people. The vatos and the hoods and all that. If they want that area broken down, they have to get everybody out first. That way they can come in with their bulldozers, knock everything down, and build up apartment complexes and amphitheaters and all that type of stuff. Gentrification, basically rebuilding that area. So you have to know your city, you have to know your state and what their plans are and what they're trying to do. Now, this is not difficult. This is not undoable. You just have to know what to do, and we teach that in our school. We teach all of these things that I'm talking about. We teach all of that in our schools, and then I do lectures and seminars. People hire me to come out what's up, Phil? I see you in there. I'm gonna bring you right in. I see a lot of people that want to make things happen and put things together. So we work with them and bring them to the point to where they can actually make these things happen. The reason why is because if you know how to access your city planner and what they do and how they do it, and literally your state planners and the things that they are trying to do for the state, you'll know what their values are. You'll know what they're trying to do. And most of the time, the choppy stuff is under the rug, but the big stuff they'll let you know, and then you just align your stuff right in the mix of it, and you'll get it done. Work with us. Y'all network and partner with us, and we'll get it done for you. We work with y'all directly. Phil, you ready to go? Give me a thumbs up if you're ready to go. I'm bringing in. So that's a huge benefit for everybody, guys. For as we're building the network for barbers and stylists, especially when you're going mobile, it's a whole setup to get guys in, to get actual barbers and stylists professional to where they're able to transition into a whole new lifestyle, because it's way different being mobile from being stationary or being in a brick and mortar. Phil, what's going on, man?
How you doing? Can you hear me?
We got Phil in the house, y'all. Y'all give Phil a round of applause and a what's up if y'all can.
Can you hear me all right?
Yeah, I can. I can hear you. I'm looking for my headphones now just in case there's some reverb. But what's going on, Phil? How you been?
Been good.
Awesome.
You
Phil,
see, I got South African flag up in the back.
That's what's popping, man. They don't know what's that. Phil, they don't know, man. They don't know it's about to go down. We got some stuff that's happening right now, man, that people are not aware of, and we're trying to keep it up under wraps as much as we can. And we are basically building it to where we can slide in, because y'all already know, and Phil, you probably know too. You let too many people know what you're planning, what they're gonna do? They're gonna try to sabotage you. They're gonna try to get in your works and mess with you and mess up your plans. And that's what we're trying to avoid. We're trying to get all of our stuff in position. That way we launch this thing and ain't nothing they can do about it. It's just a done deal all the way around.
Right now I'm hearing it's kind of a backdrop.
Oh, okay. The reverb. Yeah, I'm getting my headphones put in because I know it don't like having the audio out right now. Hold on just a second. I'm gonna see if I can link up. There we go. All right, let me see if I can see what I can see. And see, once again, guys, hold on. Let me turn. Phil, I'm gonna mute you on my end. But there we go. But they can still hear you while I get these earphones kind of set up over here. Kind of let us and Phil, I was crazy listening to your explanation and your description of when you went to South Africa and the difference in their barber and beauty industry versus ours. Tell the people about what you encountered when you went over there and you was kind of roaming around and checking out the different barbershops over there, and how different they were from what we have over here in the States.
But one thing, their malls are huge. huge malls. There's a Mall of Africa there in Johannesburg, South Africa. It's like three floors. It'd take you all day to walk around that whole mall. But they literally have salons or barber shops right beside barber shops at the mall, and they're both packed and busy.
Okay, hold on just a second, Phil. I'm trying to get my audio here hooked up. I got, come on here, speakers. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pair these babies again and get it up in here. Hey Stacy, how are you? Worldwide said, "What's up, Phil?"
What's up, Worldwide?
That's Darnell. Yeah, let me get over here. Is it still reverbing, Phil?
Darnell?
Phil, is it still going in now? Can you still hear too?
Yeah, it's repeating. Yeah, it's a reverb. It's not as bad. Yes, I can still hear.
Okay. I got my deal coming up here. Thank you, Stacy. I'm trying to get it on right now. Okay, Phil, I gotta. Okay, she said I gotta shut down my screen here and then bring it back up. So Phil, don't go nowhere. I'm gonna close this one out and then bring it back up. Okay, I think we're coming in. I think we're coming in. Give me 2 more seconds, guys. Give me 2 more seconds. And we coming back in. Everybody saying, what the hell is going on? Hey man, y'all know this is work in progress. Don't get on me now. Y'all let me goddamn do it. Matter of fact, we're gonna do a quick commercial. Phil, I see you right there. I'm gonna bring Phil back on too. Yeah, we're gonna get right back in here. As soon as I hook this, I got new headphones on too. So I'm gonna get them right back in, and then we should be good. Hold on just a second. Okay, thank you.
This is the town of Riverton, New Jersey. A rather historic town it turns out to be, for here is held the first public showing of the world's first mobile barber shop. Rural sections and heavily concentrated new housing areas are among potential stops for the hair cutting at your door service. Little shavers meeting the barber man in his one-chair traveling barber shop, complete with hot and cold running water, electrical current, and all the excitement of something new. Gee, it's like being first in line for a World Series, getting the very first haircut in the new barber shop that's got wheels and all. He's finished now, and it's a swell haircut. Maybe he'll even give us a ride.
All right, we got it. Phil, give me a word, give me a what's up. Let me hear if I got it on here right. Okay, Phil, you there? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me okay?
Yep, I can. Is it reverbing or we good?
Yeah, we're clear. I think we're clear now.
Already. Y'all, I had to do some vertical gymnastics over here. I had headphones on top of headphones and everything I had to pull out to get this thing working. I had to get the old school headphones with the cord and hook that bad boy up until I get it, programmed into my digital headphones, paying what $200, $300 for some headphones. I can't program them to get them in. I bet I have them in tomorrow. Now, okay, guys, we good now. We're good to go. All right, everybody saying what's up, Phil? What's up, old school? Yeah, I see. Miss Janae said, "Hey, Phil, what kind of shop mobile you got?" I think she said mobile shop. Do you have? Okay, yeah, that's a question for Phil. Phil, she said, what kind of mobile barber shop you got?
I have a mobile barber shop. I started off with a 6x12 trailer, so I'm gonna be up and to the mobile bus as we transition, working my way through the school also.
Already. Okay, and I got another question here. Jeremy says, how much? Okay. Jeremy says, how much is a mobile barbershop? Mobile bar, you can go to mobilon.com, mobalon.com. There's prices on there, and we do have new mobile salons that are coming out that are going to be different prices, and we have electric mobile salons that we're going to be doing. They're way higher in price, but we have some things that we're going to be doing there as well. Okay, so Phil, we have several different things. You were saying something. I don't know if it was kind of on the personal level as far as getting the logistics for the banking or whatnot, or switching over to be able to go out to South Africa and start working over there. What logistical things you were looking at that you was kind of pondering on?
What I've ran into is I've outgrown my branch that I have my business account at that I've had for years with the mobile business. And I wanted to make sure I linked it with whatever bank institution that you're using and that we're going to be using in South Africa and that you use for the Mobile Salon buses, so I can just use one banking institution. Because the smaller branch that I'm using now, I've outgrown it. Like I said, they don't have all the functions that I need to work online, to pay employees, and to do also my contracts. I have juvenile state contracts, so those do well too for those that want to get into these contracts that you've talked about before. Nursing homes, hospitals. It all works in the mobile salon business.
Right. So
big money.
So it is. It actually is. And the biggest element or hurdle that I can see that you're gonna be running into is the obviously the financial aspect of it, and being able to get monies transfer from one to the other, especially if it's overseas from the U.S. to South Africa, and then also with them paying over there, and then having those funds get to you in your hands. You kind of don't want it going from them and then converting into USD, coming all the way back over here, and then converting again and going back all the way over there where you are. So that's the a thing that my cousin was telling me about in the UK, because when they're using their funds, if someone pays us through our network is based here in the States. So if they took an order or took a service call for $100 or whatnot, they would pay through our platform. It would come all the way overseas, convert into USD, and then whoever's working over there, he said, okay, well, then it would have to turn around and go back over there where it came from and convert again into their dollars. And each way, when it converted, they took money out. So they're actually charging every time they convert, and then they're charging every time it comes overseas back and forth. So the biggest thing that you're going to need is, did you say they had a Chase Bank over there? So the biggest thing that you're going to need is, did you say they had a Chase Bank over there?
I didn't really see a Chase Bank over there. I do have a non-residential account set up with F&B.
Okay.
Who I'm dealing with right now, First National Bank.
Yeah.
So that's why I wanted to find a larger institution here, like a Chase Bank, Wells Fargo, U.S. Bank.
Right.
I know I'd heard you mention Chase Bank multiple times. So I'm looking at using them, but I wanted to see what you were working with first.
Yeah, we work with Chase because we have several business accounts and personal accounts with Chase, but we also have a private label account with Chase, or a private client. That's for the upper one. Anytime you go over $1 million, you have to have a private client account. And that's when you actually have a banker assigned to you. And then they do your transactions, and then, that whatever you're needing to do, whatever project you have, they'll kind of work with you on that. I know they have banks overseas, and I know they have relationships with banks in other territories as well. So I would have to make a couple of phone calls and find out what they actually have in your area, and find out what will be the process in getting set up over there, because you're going to have a bank account, and then you're going to have a business account, so where you can do, keep your personal and business separate.
Yes.
And then you're also going to have processing to where you can actually collect funds from the clients and customers over there, and then even transact business, doing contracts and whatnot with companies, and structuring your deals and whatnot. It's going to be a nightmare, but like I tell everybody all the time, we can't be scared of none of this. We got to treat this thing like it's a video game. Nobody wants to play a video game where you just press A, then press B, and you win. And then you go and play again. You just press A, then you press B, then you win. And then you press A, then you press B, then you win. That's not a game. Nobody wants to play that. There's no challenge in it. There's no competition. That's a game that nobody wants to play. We want something with a challenge. We want something that's gonna build our intellect. That's gonna help us to be able to enjoy the doggone game. So that's where you're gonna be at in opening up this market and creating this new platform that's gonna be out there where you are. And I envy you, because I would love to be free to be able to go out there and enjoy finding out who's who, what's what business we need to be working with, what business we need to stay away from. What companies are actually interested in what we're doing. Because again, this is mobile, and not many mobile salons. When y'all drive around the streets, y'all don't see mobile salons driving around the streets everywhere. So when you are a mobile and you're rolling around, people are going to look. They're going to want to, here's my point, they're going to want to do business with us. they're going to want to do business with us. And that is your doorway in. That's your pay. I can't tell you how many times I done got in the bus, and my bus has my face on. I'm literally standing there with a globe with the world in my hand and doing cuts and all that on the vehicle route. So you know it's me and you know it's a mobile salon. So when I drive around, people see and they automatically get, what the hell is that? What is a mobile salon? It piques their interest. So that's my doorway in. That's my foot in the door every time. So when I get out and I say, hey, I need to speak to such and such, or I wanted to talk with such and such about mobile and this and that, they automatically let me in because they want to see what it is we're doing. And then when they find out I'm the owner and that we have a bunch of these out here and that I'm part of a network that's building this, oh man, come on. It don't matter where you are. And I'm talking to everybody, not just Phil, everybody. When we start building this platform, when you guys are wanting to get your foot in the door, that's the best way to do it, is to roll up in your business. And they're going to give you the time of day. I promise you, they're going to give you the time of day because everybody can relate to it. It's like having a taco truck, having a food truck, a burger truck. If you roll up, it don't matter where you go. They're going to give you the time of day because everybody wants to see a food truck. They want to see it in operation. They want to see if your food is good. Everybody's going to give you the time of day, but you only get almost one shot at it. Because once you do service with them and you trash, that's it. They don't want to fool with you no more after that. But you do get a shot, so you gotta make sure it's good. So with Phil over in South Africa, that's going to be your doorway in to finding out. And now obviously that's when you get a little bit set up and start rolling with it. But after that, it's going to be easy to start doing your investigation and getting more doors open. But yeah, we do need to do these first couple of steps and getting established, getting your money line and everything right, your processing, credit card processing, if that's what they're going to be using over there. The currency exchange. I think we talked about even doing cryptocurrency, or a little bit of that and whatnot. It's a lot of different ways that we're going to be working on this stuff to actually make it work for you over there and anybody else in anywhere. Even here in the States, there's a lot of ways to actually make it work where it's easier to work with your clients and make it easier for them to transact money with you and do bigger business with them and with companies and organizations, because that's where the big money comes in. Everybody knows we're trying to make millionaires over here. We're not just trying to do a job and make a little bit of money. We're trying to make millionaires, and to make millionaires, you got to be enterprisal. You got to be creating, duplicating yourself, creating new systems, having products and services manufactured. That's what makes millionaires. So that's what I'm creating for everybody to be able to be enterprisal, building their enterprises and having a doorway to get in there to it. Phil, when you was over there, how long was you over there, and when are you planning on going back soon, or what's your time frame for going back over there and getting something started?
We were over there. I was over there for 10 days, just getting a feel of the area, checking out the city and then the outskirts. It was there really is, in a lot of the areas outside of the city, they're all about convenience. The South Africans are all about convenience. So it's going to blow up. I mean, they have their suburbs outside of the city are all close together, but there's a lot of expats that's from the U.S. that live in those communities. And they have a lot of gated communities too. So it's going to blow up. I was there also researching the touring companies and the busing companies that we could work with, that we could network with also.
Awesome. Now I've mentioned this so many times. It's ridiculous. The era and the complete and total existence of convenience is off the charts. It's ridiculous. If you can create or put together a business, a profile, a program, a product anything that has a level of convenience that you're bringing to the clientele or the customer, you got a golden ticket all day long. All day long. That's just like Pizza Hut. When Pizza Hut first started delivering, pizza sales went through the roof. When Domino's started delivering, pizza sales went through the roof. When all of these, and notice when they started delivering, what happened to all the other food chains? They started delivering because that convenience that the food company brought to the customer was, it couldn't be challenged. It was just a no-brainer. So everybody started doing it. And then what happened? Amazon. Here comes Amazon getting in the game. Well, hell, if they can deliver food, we can deliver everything. Anything. Amazon started to deliver product, and now they're a juggernaut. They're amongst the largest company in the entire world, all because they're offering the general public a level of convenience that we didn't have before. Look at what we're doing right now today with mobile barbershops, mobile beauty salons. We're delivering a level of convenience that's never been done before. We're not just coming to your house with a suitcase and doing your hair in your kitchen or your bathroom. We're bringing the whole damn shop and parking in your driveway. We're bringing the up and down chair. We're bringing the shampoo bowl, which you lean back in and shampoo your hair. We're bringing the TV screens, which you can watch whatever you want to watch. We're bringing the whole atmosphere of you driving all the way to the barbershop and sitting amongst a whole bunch of strangers and waiting on your turn. No, we're driving that whole existence, parking it right there in your driveway, and you just walk right out your front door onto a fully furnished, wholly customized VIP mobile barbershop. And it's just you and your barber. It's just you and your stylist. That can't be beat. And that's why I say to everybody, it's going to take the world by storm as long as we do it right. As long as we have the people that are entering into this field properly trained, properly motivated, and set up like they need to be. We are properly compensated, which is a big deal. Because a lot of people, if we don't have, I see a lot of the comments saying, yeah, you can't do this if you're broke. That's correct. If you don't have the funds and the proper funding to be able to have a decent bus with all of the bells and whistles, everything that you're going to need to be licensed and be legal and be able to roll to your client and be relaxed. Not, oh, let me hurry up and get this cut out of here because I got to drive all the way over town and get that cut, and so I can pay my bills and my rent is due. And no, dog, we ain't gonna do that. we ain't gonna do that. Phil, you was dabbling into a level of franchising yourself even before we start blasting off on our thing. Tell them about real quick, because we're gonna get up out of here, about how the mindset is about duplicating yourself and getting the mobile salon business to work for you. Because I know you say you had a cat that you had offered the ability to work on your bus. Man, I thought that was freaking awesome.
What I already had was I was already doing some contracting work, like I said, through the juvenile system. So I was plugging barbers in through the state. So they call me whenever they need a barber in the state at one of the juvenile institutions, and I plug them in. And then I charge the same fees that I charge for a mobile fee. So if I'm not there, I make the mobile fee and they just make it the cut. So it's almost like the temporary services did when they first came in. They pay you so much an hour, and then they make a cut out of what you're doing. But my barbers are satisfied because I have them covered insurance-wise. I cover any equipment that the state pays for our equipment, any neck strips, if we drop a blade, they fix the blades, whatever we need. So it don't come out of my business. It doesn't come out of my pocket. It doesn't come out of the barber's pockets. So everyone's happy. That's what you want in business. So the same guys that I have doing this, The one you're talking about, when I opened up my mobile business, he got one and started doing the same thing. When I'm plugging him into the mobile bus business, he'll be joining school soon. I got him on it. He'll be joining school soon. And then when I'm in South Africa, he'll be working in both mobile bus and then also continuing the state juvenile system work too. Because you can work both really, because what makes it good is it's all on your own time. You can control your time with this. And like you said, Ronnie, you don't want, like you said, Coach, you don't want to be hustling and feel like you're hurrying. You want to be relaxed. You want to provide quality work. You want to make sure that you, if you need a half an hour with that client, you might need to schedule appointments an hour apart because it might take you 15, 20 minutes to get to the next destination. You have to make sure you work all those details in. And that's what I've learned to do within the mobile before we met. But now you got this whole system that takes care of a lot of that. It's going to take a lot of that for me and anyone coming in. I believe it's a system is the newest thing in South Africa. Like I said, it's going to go up. I mentioned it to a few people, not giving them too much info, just to see their eyes light up. I said, what if I pulled up here at the mall and you come out of, young man, you come out of your restaurant where you're the waiter at, and I'm sitting out in the parking lot waiting on you when you get off work for a haircut before you go out tonight. And so that's where it's at. And people are willing to pay. And then you go out to the suburbs where they don't have to Uber nowhere to the mall or to a barber shop, and you're coming to them. So people will pay for the convenience.
It's a whole nother world when you're talking about what we're bringing, and the fact that people haven't seen it before and that we're bringing it. I mean, again, a matter of fact, I just played a commercial that shows this is not new. The mobile salons, they've been in existence for a long time. It just has not been elevated to the level and the quality that we're about to do. And that's where the whole difference is going to be. We're creating this thing right now. This hadn't existed before. We're creating it now to where we can not only roll out high quality, top end VIP mobile barbershops and mobile beauty salons, but we can actually get people into them. Yeah. See, most barbers can't afford 100 to 150,000 and up barbershop on wheels. You can't afford that because that's out of their, and you can't go and have a bank to finance it because they'll laugh you out that bank.
Yeah,
because it's just not possible.
What I plan to do is to franchise one of my barber's business, franchise him once he gets in a bus, franchise his business, help him do that, and then franchise full school mobile barbershop here in the States. And then I'll go there and start a new name, a new bus, new mobile bus, new name. And I talked to you about the name. I'm not going to bring that out right now. That'll be at a later date. But you can't tell everything. But that will be in South Africa, and then I'll be franchising that also. We'll be training barbers there, putting them through school and having them get trained. We talked about at first, because the driving situation there, they drive on the other side of the road and from the passenger side, so it's a little different than the U.S. So we might be using a touring bus people to drive me around first while I'm cutting, and then we'll transfer into the barbers actually driving those buses.
Man, it's going to be so on. I can't even begin to tell folk that how on this thing is going to get, and be fair about the assessment about what's going to happen. I can't do it. It's about to be a whole nother world for the whole barber beauty industry. All right, guys, we're gonna get up out of here. They done beat me about 15 times, told me to get the hell off the air.
Hey,
Phil, what you got? What last word, Phil? What you got on there for?
I'm getting ready to get the tickets to fly out in May. I should be doing that tonight, so I'm gonna get the full package: hotel stay, get the rental car, and also flight. So my wife and I are scheduling that this evening.
Oh well, shoot, we're gonna be ready for you, dog. Y'all see, we in the building right now. We got artwork being done, and I got to talk to everybody about the artwork because I'm gonna get more pieces in. I want to do a whole spread, but we're gonna go into that on the next show. I may do that show tomorrow and have everybody to kind of collaborate on what we're gonna be doing for the grand opening of the Hair Art Gallery, and then we're gonna be mixing in some info and the spread that we're gonna be doing for the Mobile Salon Expo. And that deal is going to be going down on May 10th as well. So it's going to be a lot of stuff happening, guys. I'm going to be filling everybody in on that. But y'all got to come in tomorrow at 6 o'clock, and then we'll rock and roll with that. I think Instagram done turned me off, so because we can't go over an hour. But hey, I appreciate everybody for coming in and kicking it with me. Phil, I'm on. Wait a minute. Let me see. I think I have to shut you down so that I can shut me down. And then everything go out. But appreciate you, Phil, for coming through. That's my boy right there. That doggone Phil over here with Old School Mobile is in the house. Y'all give it up for Philip Colley in the house. We'll holler at you soon, Phil. I hope you're gonna stay connected. That way we can do this more often because I'm gonna be bringing you on, dog. All right, guys.
Mobile Salons is going overseas.
Cool. All right, guys. Thank you, everybody, for coming out. We'll be back tomorrow at 6 o'clock. I appreciate everybody for kicking it with us. I know we got y'all know we always got technical difficulties. When we finally got the show all the way right, I'll have a big thumbs up in the corner of the screen. That way, y'all know to start gauging me and grading me on the show at that point. But until then, y'all hold your comments until I'm all the way ready. Doggone it. All right, I appreciate everybody for coming out. I'm Ronnie Mac on the Shops and Salons Network, the Hair Art Network, and the new Mobile Salon Network, bidding you guys peace and blessings. Please take care of yourself, and if you can, take care of someone else. If we all did that, we all will be taken care of. If you haven't signed up to the Mobile Salon Network, go to mobilon.com, mobalon.com, and sign up. The application is at the top of the page on the right-hand side. Click on it, fill it out, and submit it in. If everything's good, someone will contact you and let you know what the next steps are. If you haven't donated, please donate. We have our own charity called Triple H Charity, stands for Haircuts for the Helpless and Homeless. You can go to www.hhhcharity.org to donate. We use your donations to build the buses that go out and do haircuts for the helpless and homeless. We also use your donations to pay the barbers and stylists to do haircuts for the helpless and homeless. So it's an awesome charity to give to, the only charity in the Barber Beauty industry where you can donate and actually see your donations at work. All right, guys, that'll do it for me for today. Phil, I'm gonna have to, if you still on it, I'm gonna have to call you and get with you as soon as I get a minute and we start prepping and putting some stuff together and kicking it well before, or if it takes that, it shouldn't take that long, doggone it, all the way to May 10th before we can talk about this doggone thing. But we're gonna get that thing together and start putting preparations and everything in place to rock out and get all that stuff set up. Thank you, Miss Jean. Thank you, Pearl. Thank you, Face R Us. Thank you, SL Mobile Cuts. SL Mobile Cuts said, "Can I come on too?" Yeah, everybody. That's why I put the link up. Y'all will be able to click on the link and come on and kick it. We once I get it all set up, we'll all be able to come on and have a whole damn near Zoom meeting on this thing and converse together and make it all work. But until then, thank you all for coming through. I appreciate everybody for kicking it with us. I will see you all tomorrow. So everybody, please take care of yourself, take care of someone else. And remember our motto, respect yourself, because image is everything. Peace.